Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my Jay Bird. And this is game 66 of Battle of the Boxes, remembering 1976 into 1977 to bot 1600. No errors, no assistance, no help of any kind to beat this bot. And I don't really have an opening name for this one, but it is the Bird or the Bird on the Run with the Bishop. So let's get down to it. I had to get aggressive again with this 1600 and the 1700, the 18. I had to play in ways that I, you know, we didn't play like that back in the day. We were learning how to play chess and make moves and play the game, not, right from the opening. Just, yeah, yes and no. But these games, these bots and programs today are way aggressive. So let's get down to it with e4, e5, f3, d6, d4, g4, and there's the bird on the run. That's what we're going to call it. Some of my old videos, I said the bishop under the steps, but now this is the bird on the run. I might have a couple games where I really did well with this, or memorized, or and played it, or the bishop fit, and then the other bishop would come out, what have you, or whatever. Can't remember everything. I'm still. I go back. I go forward, then go backwards. I go find one day 3 steps forward and 5 steps backwards. It's crazy. After g4, takes e5, takes f3, takes f3, takes e5. And we'll go over this. You see how this attack went right away. It's like right from the get-go. I mean, but I had to think like this against this 1600 because they're tough. After e5 takes, h5, c6, c4. I had to defend that pawn and defend this pawn. Everything's defended. After f6, he castles. I go g6, kick it out. Now here's the thing. It should have went back here. Watch this. See where my knight is? Look at this. After g6, he goes h3. And I looked, and I go d4. Now, he can still defend this. I mean, he can go back here with the bishop. Now, this is 1600. I can't understand how I'd lose against the 1600 going one kind of way, and then I go at it straight head on and can beat it. I don't understand something. After d4, he goes c3. I don't understand. Now you play like you're a 300 ELO player. I just don't understand that. After c3, c2, check, looks like b5, c6, he goes b4, and here I made a mistake too. I don't have to, I could wait on this. I got time. But, that's what I'm saying. It's all in the head. This is how I miss things and don't even do things right, and I already have the advantage. This thing has me on the fritz. And look what happens. After b4, I take it. I shouldn't have took it. Look, I could have took the bishop first. I don't know what I was thinking. He can't throw no checks nowhere here. I just don't know what I was worried about not paying attention. So I took that rook right away. Takes a1, d3. Now I could add now and now this is what I'm saying. This is how I'm going fast and I have to slow down, but then when I slow down too much, then I don't see something. I'm having a hard time with this. After d3, a5, b5, c5, d2, e7. I plan on castling. After e7, b2, I castle. takes A1, takes B5, takes B5, B6, F3, F3 takes. I want to trade it down. I got the advantage right now. I mean, 3, 6 pawns, 6 pawns. We're going to be even in pieces, but still, I'm a rook for a knight. After F3, takes F3, F6, A4. And after, I could have had that bishop too, but after A4, C8, C6, A7, D5, G7, B1, E7, E6, D8, E1, D6, C4, D7, B5, and D8. Now look what's going to happen here. He was fiddling around with this bishop too much. Now I got in a position where, and this is what I wanted to do, was move my pieces. This is an open file. You double your rooks. It's like, this was in my head at the time. I do remember this on this game. After D8, H4, D1, takes D1, takes D1, F1, A1. I get my bishop. I should have had the first one, but it should have been the white one. After A1, G4, C8, E2, A7, D7, A2, D3, takes F2, G5, H2, F3, H1, takes F6, takes F6, C4, F2, D3, takes H4, C4, F2, D2, H5, E8, H4, F3, H3, D7, G3, E3, H2, takes H2, takes H2, D3, D1 check, C2, and I get that bishop. After takes D7, C5, takes C5, B3, D4, A3, takes E4, B3, check, B4, C3, G1, D2, B3, D1, B2, C1, H2, D1, D4, E1, C4, D1, C3, C1, G5, D1, G4, C1, G3, D1, A2, C1, G2, B1, F2, C1, and there's game. Let's go back quick here. But this is what I mean. This game's got me going crazy. Right away, I just start the attack right away. Let me see. I go here to defend, and he attacks. So I figured I'd pin this right away. So it's not helping this out here. And if we happen to trade, if I trade, okay, I lose my position, castle rights. He goes, I had to take this one. I did this right. He goes, then I take. So far, so good. I brought the knight up to defend the pawn. He can't touch the knight. I had to defend this piece. Here, no checkmate, no crazy. He castles. I had to push away the queen, jump up. That I don't understand. He should have put his bishop here, but I move in. I stop that, check. He does that, and I just didn't pay attention. I should have took this. Instead, I went right in. And the game goes on like this. That's what I'm saying. I'm missing that, getting mixed up. And I just wanted to trade it down, simplify things, move my pieces around. keep after him. And then that's where this is where he really goes downhill. He's going to lose one of the pieces. I chased after that. I had to keep fighting, going after him. I just keep attacking. I kept attacking. And you find your chances. Your king stays here. You can't do nothing with the knight. It's like he's paralyzed now, and you just clean him up. And then what happened here? Once he moved that knight, and he went there, and he just walked into that. And then I got that bishop. The game goes on. You know how I like to do it. Keep them locked in the back, and then slide it across, and then finish the game. Okay, there you have it. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll have some more Battle of the Boxes.